the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome along to the ZLDR Recovery Hour. We're already a minute in. I am taking it easy tonight. I am not doing anything too drastic. We are going at a very leisurely 9 kilometers per hour on the flat. So I am not working hard at all. We've got loads of people with us tonight. And Tina Beard is doing her own thing. So Tina Beard is doing a workout. Sebastian is with us. Laurie Paulson has joined. Hello, Laurie, from Washington State in the USA. Eliza Gray says, hey, how are you? Not too bad, thank you. Gradually getting over COVID. Had a little break in the middle of COVID to go and do a stupid long run. And now we're back to trying to recover from COVID. So we're with the ZLDR gang. You can see Julia Foster is there as well. Clive Finnimore is back with us. Diana, Princess of Watopia is running. I think Jarrett is leading. So I assume we're going to have some terrible jokes. Clive Finnimore said he had COVID 4 weeks ago. And he fell over on Saturday. You're in the wars, Clive. So we're here for an hour. Well, 57 minutes now. Just jogging around Watopia. Yeah, Jarrett is, you can see there, messaging in the middle of the screen. So the race leader, or rather the run leader, his messages always come up in the middle of the screen. So today we've got Jarrett leading us through the recovery hour. And it certainly is recovery at the moment. We've had a big, long few weeks doing big races and being unwell. So we are just spending a few weeks, or a couple of weeks, in recovery mode. And we've got a few people running with me, so it looks like Clive is going to be running with me, Sebastian's running with me. I think Jeff Partridge has gone off ahead a bit, and most others are running a little bit quicker than we are. By the way, guys, if you are running with me and you feel it's too slow, please do go on. Don't feel like you have to stay with me. We can still chat in game. Sebastian says his finger is improving. Sebastian's had a poorly finger for the last few weeks. So much so that he's been unable to run. It's been so painful. Clive says the weather is looking good for tomorrow. And Clive has one of his 12-hour shifts on Sunday for his new job. Like a crazy man. So if you've got any questions, if you're new to Zwift, if you're watching this live stream for the very first time, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, welcome along. Do make yourself known in the chat and say hello. We're broadcasting on the Zwift Run channel on YouTube and Twitch, and the Film My Run Facebook page on Facebook. And we're here, like I say, for an hour, but it's going to be a very easy run, so low heart rate, and we're going to do 9 kilometers in the hour, so nice and relaxed. We're going to do park run tomorrow, so we'll be at Hove for the Hove park run, which I haven't done for years, but it used to be, before Worthing Park Run existed, which is where I live, before Worthing Park Run existed, I used to cycle all the way over to Brighton to do the Hove Park Run. That was my original park run. And then when Worthing Park Run started about 7 years ago, I stopped going to Hove completely, and I haven't been back since. So we are going tomorrow. So it'll be nice to see the Hove Park Run again. We've got Carol Rushworth with us as well. No is running with us. Pinedo from Spain is there. Pinky from Germany. Itsuti from Italy. And Skretterberg from Norway. Anthony Anderson is also with us. Hi, Anthony. Hope you're well. And we're already 1 kilometre in. If anyone's got any stories, do let me know. Any questions you want to ask. It doesn't even have to be Zwift related. To be honest, it doesn't even have to be running related. Jarrett says, is anyone else working on hills today? I thought this was supposed to be recovery hour, not hill set. I did my hills yesterday. Jarrett says you can run however you like. Okay, I'm going to run on one leg, one elbow. I'm being facetious. Sebastian says, any news about the FMR logo on the back of the new shirts? I haven't even got in touch with them yet. I haven't even emailed to say they're not right. So I am Yeah, I'm planning to do that next week. On Monday or Tuesday, I will email them and say, please, can you fix it? But don't expect it to happen overnight. It'll probably take another 3 months for them to get round to it. Jeff Partridge says, you had just one thing to do, cousins. I've got lots of things to do. Listen, how long did it take me to even get the design for the FMR kit in? That took me 3 years. So it'll probably take me another year before I get the message to them that I need to change the kit. And it'll probably take them another 3 years to get round to doing it. So let's not hold our breath. They're all right as they are. It's just, you know, like the Zwift long distance runners have their nice logo on the back or their big name on the back, which makes it obvious who they are. And I had that on the back of mine, but it didn't make it, so I don't know. I have no intention of going any quicker than this today. 1 mile done, and it's just going to be an easy evening. Julia Foster's going at 10 kph. Paul Deering is going at 10 kph. No is going at 10 kph. So there's quite a few in the 10 kph bus. It's my first time here as well. Okay, Jarrett's got the jokes already. Hold on a minute, let me just prepare myself mentally. Right, Jarrett is about to tell his first joke of the day. Excuse me if you see me coughing or hear me coughing, by the way. Still getting over COVID. Okay, so Jarrett's joke is, I once approached a woman in the grocery store and said, I've lost my wife somewhere in the store. Would you talk to me for a bit? She responded by saying, shouldn't you be looking for her? And I responded by saying, no need. Every time I talk to another woman, she miraculously appears. Tina Beard says, apparently, this is according to Anna, by the way, whose friends saw her wearing the Film My Run top, and apparently it makes you look like a fast food worker. This is not news I want spreading around the place, to be honest. So we are a quarter of the way through already into the ZLDR recovery hour. 15 minutes gone, 45 minutes to go. Don't forget to keep hydrated, says Jarrett. Oh, Sebastian, sorry. Sebastian says I missed him advertising the film My Run 500. I apologise, Sebastian. I didn't see it come up. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What about racing whilst at home? Although, to be fair, I didn't realise I had COVID at the time. I killed my immune system going incredibly slowly and wondering why I was so out of breath. Apologies if the screen is very small and you can't see the in-game chat. But somebody was just saying how it's not a good idea to race just after you've had COVID. And I said, what about racing when you've got COVID? Although I didn't realise I had COVID at the time. And then somebody said, I got my PR after running with COVID. And I said, I ran incredibly slowly and wondered why I was out of breath. Definitely not a PR. Sounds like a lot of people have been unwell with. Louise Isaacson is running. Hello, Louise. She said, I think I lost a lung on my 1 mile time trial. If you don't throw up after a 1 mile time trial, it worked hard. Exclamation. Right, Paul Deering has said he's going to fine me £1 every time I mention COVID. in all seriousness, on very long ultra races, I often find if I throw up, I feel a lot better after. Jeff Partridge says his heart rate, is in zone 3, running at 10 kilometres per hour. He says, I wonder if I've got COVID. Unavoidable sometimes, Chris. Hi, Sherry. Sherry says, hi, Stephen. There are certain people with a lot more experience than me at long distance running, sure. Sebastian's now worried that when he comes to the UK, he's going to bring COVID back with him. It's all right, we've got plenty of it here anyway. Doesn't matter. Dan Worthington says, quit running, start cycling. I'm not keen on sports where you sit down in entirety. Hello, Amy. Yeah, like, exactly. I couldn't give a flying toss about Formula One driving. Exactly. Full stop. Driving, exclamation mark, that's not a sport. That's what I do to get to my sport. Yeah, Jeff Partridge says that's not even a sport, Clive. Driving is what I do to get to my sport. Amy Green loves Formula One. To be fair, I don't mind Formula One. Finger sports. Be very careful now, Jarrett. Finger sports. Like tiddlywinks. He didn't even mean finger sports, he meant e-sports. How on earth did that come out as finger sports? Yet another brilliant voice-to-text adapter. Sabutio, yeah, another finger sport. I would describe those as games rather than sport. Like I said, Garrett, very. I don't even know what uckers is, Jeff. No. Right, Jeff Partridge is talking about a game called Uckers. Uckers. I've seen some of your jokes, Gareth. Amy says, how is everyone? Well, we're all talking about how ill we've been. Okay, I just don't want us to get banned by police. One minute is long enough, Tina. Well done. Well, you certainly don't disappoint me, Rabbit. Uckers is a board game for 2 to 4 players, traditionally played in the Royal Navy. It's spread to many of the other UK armed forces, including the Commonwealth forces. There you go. Taken straight from Wikipedia. It doesn't actually tell us what Uckers is, but it's a game played in the Royal Navy. So there you go. Tina says she's feeling really well for a change. Amy Green says she's felt poorly today. My wife Victoria's felt unwell for a little while. I still am not 100%, I have to say. 4 kilometres in, by the way, to the ZLDR recovery hour. And we're approaching halfway, approaching half an hour. Right, Jeff Partridge says it's a bit like, Uckers is a bit like Ludo. And is Ludo a bit like Ludo? But without its teeth. Now they're going to have to explain what Ludo is. I can't remember what Ludo is either. Jarrett says, do you know what weighs more, a kilogram of water or a kilogram of butane? Yeah, we've heard that before. Oh, very good. It's a kilogram of water because butane is a lighter fluid. Very good. I like that. Sebastian, have you entered 2 races as well? Have you entered the half marathon as well as the marathon? I have to admit I've only entered the marathon, but we will be there to support you guys in the half marathon as well. We just won't be running it. We'll be cheering. What have you been baking recently, Diana? I don't know if she's still in range. I hope she is. Just asking Diana, Princess of Watopia, what she's been baking recently. She is the Zwift baker extraordinaire. She might be out of range already, running too fast. We're coming up to halfway now. Half an hour into the ZLDR recovery hour. Nice and simple, nice and easy, 9 kilometers an hour, keeping the heart rate as low as we can. And don't forget to stay hydrated, says Jarrett, keeps reminding us. My wife was going to bring me in a cup of coffee and she's not done that. She's forgotten again. Well done, Jeff. Thanks for joining. See you soon. Right, Jeff Partridge is done. Have a good weekend, Jeff. I'll see you on Monday. These Navy guys, they just can't fit. I hope he's gone before he saw that. He says, I saw that, cousins, I'm still here. Busted. Oh, I'm in trouble now. So no live streams from me over the weekend. We're going to do park run tomorrow, and then Sunday will either probably be a rest day, and then we'll be back on it on Monday with the community run in the evening. So back on live streaming on Monday. I hope everyone has a great weekend. So under the sea again with the dolphins and the manta rays and the whale. The blue whale is somewhere under here. I always worry that those blue lines are cracks in the glass. I really hope they aren't. We're just about to hit 5k. So 5k done, 4k to go. We are planning on a UK meetup in April next year at the Brighton Marathon, if anyone would like to join. I think there is also a Brighton 10k the day before on the same weekend, if people fancy a shorter run. Yes, Amy. So I think almost certainly, unless I still haven't put up a poll about it, I must say, but I think we've decided we're not going to do Paris this year. For the first time in years, we're not going to do Paris. So we are going to go and hopefully welcome people to Brighton and have a great weekend in Brighton. We can do something together on the Saturday, and then we can run the marathon, or some people can run the 10k on the Saturday, and then some other people can run the marathon on the Sunday. Carol, let me find out what the date exactly is. Right, Brighton Marathon is Sunday the 7th of April. Brighton Marathon is Sunday the 7th of April 2024. As I say, I think there is 10k on the Saturday. Victoria's come and brought me my coffee. Thanks, Vic. We would love to see as many of you there as possible. Everyone welcome. It doesn't matter what club you are in. Jeff Partridge says it's too close to the South Downs Way 50. So are you running the South Downs Way 50 then, Jeff? Come and do the 10k. Just come and run the 10k on the Saturday. And then you can come and support people on the Sunday. I only live 9 miles away from Brighton, but have never done the Brighton. It's always been Paris Marathon for me around the same time, but we thought we'd make a change this year, next year. Okay, Jeff Partridge is running South Downs Way 50. Nice one. Nick Dumbleton is up for Brighton Marathon. Haven't done it since 2019, he says. Nick, we'd be absolutely over the moon to have you there. It'd be great. So we'll be organising Brighton Marathon training sessions on Zwift from January. Anchor is done. He says, that's me done. well done, Carol. Don't forget the salt and vinegar on your fish and chips. Oh, I missed that joke from Jarrett. My girlfriend was devastated when she found out the real reason why my nickname is the Love Machine. It's because I'm terrible at tennis. Yeah, okay, Jeff, understood. Are you going to do the 50 slam next year then? Is that your plan? Bear with me while I have a little sip of coffee. Oh, that's nice. Nobody saw me step off the treadmill there, did they? Okay, so Jeff Partridge is planning on doing the Centurion 50-mile Grand Slam next year. That'd be awesome. So we have about 18 minutes left of the ZLDR recovery hour. It's been nice chatting. It's made the time fly. Let us know your heart rate at the end of it. Heart rate is in zone 2, so ideally for this speed for me I should be in zone 1 really. So it shows that I'm not well, not 100% well, and also not 100% fit. So we are well in zone 2 on this run, and we are at a leisurely pace, which wouldn't normally cause me any problems. So we definitely need to start, well, I was going to say we definitely need to start some speed training, but we can't do that until Victoria and I have done our final 100 miler this year in October. Once we've got that out of the way, then it's recovery time and start building some speed sessions, proper speed sessions into the training schedule. Right, sounds like Diana is doing a hard session. So that's probably why she didn't reply to me, and she hasn't been chatting much. I think she's probably going quite fast. So let me go and give some ride-ons to people, and we'll see what speed Diana's going at. A heart rate 122 for Clive. Right, MH is there on 8 kilometres, 9.7, 9.5. 9.5 kilometres, Mr. Pink. Nearly done. Although it's not a 10k race, is it? It's not a 10k run, it's a 1 hour run. So there's Louise Isaacson. Well done, Louise. Oh, Alexander says he's already run 10k. Well done. 9.8 for Esther's Blade Runner. CE has done 9.8 kilometres. Well done to you. And there's Jarrett. Well done, Jarrett. Run Vengers from France is walking. The Devil Wears Strava from the USA. That's a good name. I like it. Ibrahim from Oman, is that? Or not sure what country. Apologies. Pinedo. MH. Can't find Diana anywhere. If you're running, by the way, don't forget to drop some ride-ons to your fellow runners. Always nice to show your appreciation to other runners. Yeah, can't see Diana anywhere. So she's disappeared. Oh no, hang on, there she is. There she is. So Diana is running at 5:41, 5:30 per kilometre. She's done 7.7 kilometres. Same as Julia Foster, just behind. Diana's heart rate is 155. So she's working reasonably hard, I would say. There's Russ. Give Russ a ride on. Well done to Russ. Jimenez. Oh, just lost him. Where is he? There we are. Well done to Jimenez. Pushing it very fast. 3:41 per kilometre. Already done 12.2 kilometres for Jimenez. Amazing speed work there. Sarheim from Norway and Skretberg, Norway. Well done to you guys. Anthony Anderson. Well done, Anthony. And Sebastian. Well done, Sebastian. Guy Finnemore. Well done to you, buddy. And Pitsuti. Well done to you. I think that's most people done now. Get back to running under the bridge on the beach of Watopia. Amy Green says, I enjoyed your UTMB review video earlier. Thank you, Amy. Much appreciated. We have another video out today. It has been available to members of my Film My Run YouTube channel for the last 2 days. Just released it to the public today. It is the story of my Ring of Steel 30k mountain race, which I did on Saturday last. So just 6 days ago. Managed to get that edited and up quite quickly. Still in the process of reviewing all the footage from the UTMB race. That video is still going to be 2 or 3 weeks away. Jarrett's next joke. How do you milk sheep? How do you milk sheep? I don't know, Jarrett. How do you milk sheep? Bring out a new iPhone and charge $1,500 for it. Very good. Yes. Oh, the irony. Satire at its best. I do believe that is satire. I do believe that is satire. Okay, we are on the beach in Watopia, and we have just over 10 minutes left of the ZLDR recovery hour here on Zwift, live on the Zwift Run channel, and we will be away for the weekend. No live streams over the weekend. We'll be back with live streaming of the Monday community run. Monday evening, 6:30 p.m. UK time, 7:30 p.m. Central European time. And in the middle of the day in the USA. I'm going to stop again for a very quick sip of coffee. would do it while running, but you know me, I would just spill it everywhere. Wow. Tina Beard tomorrow is doing parkrun number 299. Hey everyone, tomorrow Tina will be running her 299th UK parkrun. That's amazing. That's a fantastic number, Tina. Well done. Jason Young says, thanks all, Dr. Dash. Yes, that is a lot of 5k. Anna says, good luck with your parkrun tomorrow, Tina. Nice to run with you again, she says. And Anna also says, hello, everyone. You are looking cool. Thank you, Anna. We are looking cool, are we? Aren't we? Fast and Furious wants to know whereabouts Tina will be running. Tina, where are you going to run your 300? Do you think we could come and run it with you? Where will you be? I can't promise for definite, but it's worth investigating whether we can come and run with you. Are you going to do the 300th at Frogmary Green as well? Okay, I'll speak to Victoria and see if it's possible that we could come there and do that with you. If you don't mind, of course. But like I say, I can't say that we definitely will, because Victoria might have other plans or it might not be convenient. But we'll discuss it. Okay, 7 minutes left. We are just about to hit 8 kilometres. So we've got 1 kilometre to do at this nice, comfortable 9 kph run. Tina says Frogmary Green Farm is a muddy park run. So let's hope it's not raining next week. Top of the pops, Garrett. In a roundabout way, yes. Anna says that we have to make a Film My Run safari hat to go with the new fast food shirt. I wonder how long it would take to get a Film My Run safari hat in game. Minutes left, final stretch, final push, says Jarrett. 800 metres to go. And Jarrett is coming up with his last joke now. Tina's done. Well done, Tina. She says, see you next week. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Tina. And you, enjoy your 299th park run tomorrow. And yes, I hope you all have a great weekend as well. Laurie Paulson says, nice running with you. Thank you, Laurie. And you. Did I give you a ride on, Laurie? I hope I did. I did go through, I think I went through pretty much everyone. So I hope I gave you a ride on. Clive says, well done everyone, awesome running, and thank you for leading, Jarrett. Yes, Jarrett, thanks for leading again. Yes, thank you once again, Jarrett, for an excellent lead, as always. Jarrett. There you go. Laurie, I've just dropped you a ride on. Found you on the Zwift Companion app. Clive says, thank you for live streaming. No problem, Clive, as always. My pleasure, really enjoyed it. There's Laurie, live on the camera, live on the screen. She's at 6.4 kilometres, live from Washington State. She's just walking it out at the end with 1 minute to go. Well done, Laurie. Good job. Thank you to everyone who's watched and commented in the live stream today. Appreciate that, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Appreciate your comments, appreciate you tuning in and supporting the channel. Remember, if you do want to support the channel a little more, you can join the Zwift Run channel as a member from as little as $1. And if you are in-game and running, well done to you as well. Great work today, a good hour, solid running, solid work. And that's it for the ZLDR recovery hour for another week. We'll be back with more next week. And we have done 9 kilometres in 60 minutes. that is us done. And now I can legitimately drink some of my coffee. So, as I said before, no live streaming over the weekend. Nothing tomorrow or Sunday. We're going to do park run tomorrow. Good luck to Tina for her 299th park run. And I will be back Monday with the Monday community run. So that's the Monday community run, 6:30 PM UK time on Monday, or 7:30 if you are in Central Europe. Amy says enjoy your weekend, see you soon. Thank you very much, Amy. Cheers to everyone who's taken part and everyone who's commented on the live stream, watched. Thank you, and we'll see you next week. Take care everyone, have a great weekend. Bye bye.